I don't expect ESG football to implement any type of physics like you guys see here with the smoothness that Madden 18 presented with the physics, but overall to see the physics being done in Madden back then, this was the last physics game that pretty much Madden implemented as smooth as it showcases here. Just everything flows so smooth and so well, so realistically. But as far as ESG trying to implement this, I don't expect them to do this at all. They probably implement physics elsewhere, which they obviously done with the football as of lately, which a lot of people haven't really noticed during the beta, but I've noticed it. But outside of that, I don't think ESG football is going to implement anything that's kind of close to this as well to what Backbreaker presented. But overall, for ESG football, the fun factor is there, and it literally feels like I'm playing a old school era of the PS2 Madden and NCAA days, which you guys are going to see footage of in today's video later on. But as far when it comes to a comparison feeling, that is what basically ESG feels like as of right now. It gives that old school satisfaction feeling when it comes to the gameplay experience. It's also fun, it's competitive, and it's just done right. And it has that old school mentality when it also comes to how the game is being developed. And there's a lot of quality that's being put into the game. And that's why I think ESG football has a lot of people changing their minds, especially when they're getting a chance and opportunity to play in the beta. But everybody gets hooked, and it has like a brand new addiction that a lot of people, including myself, hasn't had in playing a football video game for such a long time. And the only thing that I can remember that has that same addiction feeling is like what we had with the olden era when it comes to the gaming. And that's with the old Madden NCAA days on the PS2. And because ESG football has that similarity feeling, I mean, the addiction is crazy. Like, just waiting throughout the week until the weekend hits until I'm able to play the beta once again is like, man, I don't have any feeling towards playing another game. I don't feel like playing anything else. There's nothing else that compares to the satisfying addiction that I have with ESG football, and that's mind blowing to me. It's a crazy addiction to have. It's a awesome craving feeling to have towards a football video game, even though the game is not fully polished and, open up to the public just yet. And the fact that it's in beta form, and of course we gotta deal with the issues, but I just think because how it's set up where you have a full team user versus users 7 versus 7 or 11 versus 11, which of course I'm looking forward to testing that out. But as far as 7 versus 7 and just having that whole mentality towards having full users on both sides is just a different atmosphere. And it's something that honestly the community needed for the football genre. And the fact that they're taking similarity things of what NBA 2K presents with their basketball game and putting it into a football format is just creating a whole different dynamic vibe for the atmosphere of football. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys off with one of my favorite football games, and that's College Football 08 and Madden 08, where in College Football I'm using West Virginia, and in Madden 08 I'm using the Saints. I'm going up against Peyton Manning, Bob Sanders. They was doing their thing in that game, but I want you guys to witness the gameplay experience, especially for those that never played during that era. It's just a similarity feeling of what you can expect of what ESG football is going to be presenting to you guys when the game releases. Other than that, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. You guys can still apply for the ESG Football closed beta on PlayStation 5. Links is down below in the description. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Shotgun. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Picked off. There's an injured player on the field. Looking to throw. He rolls out to the left. He's looking. He goes downtown. And he makes the catch. Back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. He lets it go. What a pick. To the Mountaineers. Set up in the gun. On play action. He's rolling right. Looks like he's going to run. The 10. Touchdown. What a spectacular scramble and run by the quarterback.
It sure was. I've seen some crazy things all year. You're lucky if you can even get past the 50, let alone find the end zone.
And this one's going to get intercepted. So they come that here. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there.
They give to the tailback. And they got him for a Mountaineers. Come out in the shotgun. Just one tackler. Still on his feet. And now it's a foot race. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Gun. Over the middle. Picked off. The Mountaineers set up in the gun. Looks. He rolls left. He's going to go for the home run. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. And they just keep on scoring. Lost the ball. Fumble. Scooped up by the defense. Cincinnati lines up with 5 defensive backs. He passes it. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. Another. This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Touchdown! Slings it, and it's picked off. He's looking to pass. Looking. He's in trouble. Lets it fly. And it's the senior. He drops back. He passes it, and it's going the other way. Mountaineers come out in the shotgun. Throws a screen. The senior makes the catch. The 10. And he will score. That was number 7. Lines up in the shotgun. Down the middle. Leaps. Picked off. He's hit and got away. West Virginia comes out with an I formation. Missed tackle. The 10. They get in. Touchdown. Drops back to pass. Throws it into coverage, and the defense has it. And guys, loses the football, and the defense picks it up, and down he goes. At the 4, the Mountaineers are lining up with 3 receivers. He's hit and got away. They get in. Near. Line up in an I formation. Little shake and bake move. Got an opening. To the 20. To the 10. They get in. Touchdown.
From the 17. The 30. Strong move. Freeze out of the gun. With the throw. What a catch.
Hey, what's the counter? We like to practice rules. They ain't got nothing.
With the carry. Sanders is there. Annapolis goes with a 4-man front. Nice play fake. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. The Saints line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. They're going to number 29, the lone back, looking for the long completion. He's got it. The 10, touchdown, Indianapolis.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
With a 4-man front to carry it, setting up play action. Throws on the move. He finds his man. What a collision. Jackson. The Colts line up in a 4-3. Nice play fake. Gives this one a ride to the left. He's there for the catch. Going to the left. They'll spot this. Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. He finds his man. Slips the tackle. Bob Sanders is the man to bring him down. That's his 3rd. From the gun. He'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Stiff arms the defender to the ground.
This pass rush down.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. Bob Sanders brings the ball. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Touchdown, Saints. To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Can't get it away. Indianapolis with 6 defensive backs. Pressure. Looking upfield. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. The pass is picked off. The defender with room to run. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5, and they'll score.
Which of those 3 he's going to run?
It's pulled down from behind. The Saints have it. Down. The Colts come out in a nickel package. Fires this one deep. Pass ball's incomplete. Number 29, the lone back.
Don't stop that motor. Hey, let's go. Work hard,
A little misdirection. Fujita is there for the... With a pass play on 3rd and short. Throwing. He hits his receiver.